The Election Commission of India has rolled out a major exercise, the Special Intensive Revision or SIR, to clean up and update electoral rolls. But in Tamil Nadu, the move has sparked a political storm. The ruling DMK and its allies call it a conspiracy to rob citizens of their votes. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has now convened an all-party meeting on November 2nd to decide the next move. So what exactly is this SIR? Why is it facing such strong opposition? And what could this mean for the 2026 Assembly elections in Tamil Nadu? Vanakkam, this is T. Suresh Kumar. Thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. Today, let's examine the latest political flashpoint between the Election Commission of India or EC and Tamil Nadu's ruling DMK and its allies. Earlier this year, the EC conducted a similar SIR exercise in Bihar, and that's where the controversy first began. Over 68 lakh names were deleted from the voter list there, triggering outrage from opposition parties. They accused the EC of selectively disenfranchising minorities, women and marginalized groups. Now in this second phase, the SIR covers 12 states and union territories, including Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal and Puducherry, all headed for elections next year. As of now, the voter rolls in these regions have been frozen and the process for SIR begins almost immediately. The SIR will be undertaken with January 1, 2026 as the qualifying date. The last time such an extensive revision happened here was about 2 decades ago. The house-to-house enumeration, the heart of this exercise, runs for a month from November 4th. During this period, booth-level officers will visit every household to verify details, identify voters who have moved, died or have duplicate entries, and add newly eligible voters. The draft rolls will be published on December 9th, followed by a month-long claims and objections period. Hearings and verification shall continue through January 31st, and finally, the revised rolls are scheduled for publication on February 7th next year. This means Tamil Nadu's voter list for an electorate of over 6.27 crore will be completely re-verified just weeks before the state heads into election mode. Tamil Nadu Chief Electoral Officer Archana Patnaik has laid out a clear blueprint. Nearly 77,000 officials will be part of this massive operation. Every household will be visited at least thrice and electors can even download or upload forms online. The EC is also rationalizing polling stations so that no booth covers more than 1,200 voters, a move aimed at accessibility. At a meeting with representatives from all recognized political parties, Archana Patnaik sought cooperation, describing citizen participation as vital to ensuring an error-free voter roll. Sounds fair and transparent, right? But not everyone is convinced. Chief Minister and DMK President M.K. Stalin has taken strong exception to the timing and intent of the SIR. According to him, conducting this massive enumeration just months before the polls and in the middle of the northeast monsoon is both impractical and suspicious. He alleges it's a conspiracy by the Election Commission to rob citizens of their rights and help the BJP and AIDMK politically. Citing Bihar's experience, Stalin's message is clear: we will resist any attempt to disenfranchise voters. He has called for an all-party meeting on November 2nd, inviting every party, including his opponents, to join hands to what he calls protect democracy. On the other hand, the AIADMK, led by Edappadi Palaniswamy, has welcomed the SIR, calling it necessary to clean up inflated voter lists. BJP State President Naina Nagendran has dismissed Stalin's claims, saying the Chief Minister is trying to divert attention from his government's failures. He pointed out that DMK itself had in the past demanded a special revision, notably before the 2017 RK Nagar by-poll, alleging bogus voters. He also reminded that earlier governments had conducted 10 such special revisions, and all officials involved today are Tamil Nadu government employees. So what we are seeing is political polarization. Interestingly, Tamil Nadu has a long and complex history with voter deletions. Back during the 2004 parliamentary elections, large-scale omissions triggered public outrage. The EC even ordered a probe led by Kerala's then Chief Electoral Officer P.J. Thomas after receiving over 20,000 complaints of wrongful deletions. The AIDMK had then alleged around 30 lakh names were deleted. Later, it revised this figure to 42 lakh. In fact, then Chief Minister Jayalalitha even threatened to move the Supreme Court for cancelling the election results. Eventually, in his report to the EC, Thomas blamed state government officials for failing to conduct the enumeration properly. Again, 5 years later, during the Lok Sabha polls, nearly 50 lakh names were removed from the rolls. So, while concerns about deletions are not new, the political temperature around then definitely is. While the ECI's goal of cleaning up electoral rolls is legitimate, the execution of the SIR in Bihar revealed serious flaws. For instance, Bihar's gender ratio among voters dropped sharply from 907 women per 1000 men to 892 after the revision. Many of those deleted were young women voters marked as permanently shifted. So the fear in Tamil Nadu isn't just about political paranoia. It is a warning drawn from President that haste and opacity in such an exercise could distort democracy itself. As of now, the Election Commission insists it will follow Supreme Court directions laid down after the Bihar case, including publishing all deletions with reasons. As Tamil Nadu gears up for this massive revision, the big question remains, is the SIR a safeguard for democracy or a threat to it? For now, it is both an administrative challenge and a political battlefield, one that could perhaps shape the 2026 election narrative before a single vote is cast. We will keep tracking this development and keep you posted. For now, thank you for joining me. I shall meet you in another video.